Okay, do you want to get into AOC versus Elon Musk?
Not really.
Brett, can you tell us what this was over? It was over a number of things, right? But it was basically the verification, right? The charging for that. But it goes back a while, right?
Yeah, they've had two of your favorite people, right, Ryan?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Ryan's constant take. About? He's a diehard socialist, so he's very much against the billionaire class. As you can see, he's not a capitalist at all, not in the slightest.
That's true. Not at all. But the feud here was about what?
It was about the classic $8 check mark, which is a problem in itself, which I'll quickly run down. So Elon has been as he acquired, which I'm sure everyone has heard at this point, since it's been not just on the internet, it's been the talk of practically everywhere, politics and online, in person. We got, I think, a couple questions at our events on it. But so Elon Musk, because he's trying to replace the ad sources, which he has pushed away to some degree, has been charging now $8 to get your verification. It as well pushes up your post because, why not? And AOC has taken against this, is mocking it.
She sent out a tweet on Tuesday. AOC mocked this move and tweeted LMAO at a billionaire earnestly trying to sell people on the idea that free speech is actually an $8 per month subscription plan. So then, commenting back on this tweet, Musk replied, "Your feedback is appreciated. Now pay $8. So fairly clever, at least in his mind. Now, do we want to play a little bit of this clip right now? Should we do that, or?
Of course.
Okay, let's do that.
So I pulled my Twitter app, and it's like gone. Like when you pull up your mentions and stuff like that, it's just like literally like a blank screen, totally gone. And I was like, that's weird. So it turns out we got under a certain little billionaire skin.
So linked with free speech, I would say, is also freedom to charge whatever the hell you want for something you own. So, I don't have to agree with his, it may be a very poor decision for Twitter to do this, but it's certainly within their rights to do this. She or anyone else can actually just go to another platform to express their opinions. And maybe that will occur. Now, in this case, AOC, many people out there have benefited greatly from Twitter as a medium of expressing their opinions, getting them out there. Monetizing this, to me, isn't a surprise. Again, she chose to share this on Twitter. Now, as I understand, she also shares in this video that then she logged into her Twitter account and all her mentions and everything were gone. And she thought that they were actually just, they were removing those, and she'd really got under Elon's skin. As I understand, there's been tons of glitches on Twitter following some changes that were made there. So I don't think this was AOC specific. I think maybe she's just mocking that. Maybe she's trolling him. But she recorded a video and shared it, and the feud went on. She talked about all the information again, her information being on Twitter being gone. Musk went on to tweet a screenshot of AOC's campaign and her store, which all of the things she sells there, T-shirts and everything, her swag. And she goes on to say, the difference is we do things for society with the resources that are entrusted to us. Now, I'm assuming that, maybe she's just talking about those resources from selling T-shirts, but I'm assuming that she is talking about herself, politicians, the resources that they are entrusted with doing things for society. We can have a massive debate as to whether Democrats or Republicans do this better. Both run up massive public debt, probably not minding the store well either way. As far as doing things for society with the resources entrusted in them, is that not a politician's job description? She goes on to complain about billionaires not doing this. Where does she think she gets the money, the resources that are entrusted to her from? Hello, it's from taxes, directly from billionaires or the companies they created or the employees they pay. like, for the love of God, this type of thinking is so one-sided, it makes me want to lose it. She went on to say that billionaires pocket that extra change that they take, and they take that to Wall Street. So that's where she ended the quote. The statement is so simplistic and cliche. Now, there are merits to each side of these debates, but my final point is, why is every debate just so black and white? Is just no room or little room for gray or one side seeing the other side. It's just billionaire bad, me good, or socialist good, or socialist good, socialist bad, billionaire good, whatever the hell it is. It's just no room for gray area in the middle. Honestly, maybe it's Twitter that's the problem. It's forced people to debate with like 6 characters of speech. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the answer is here, but these limited debates with just dogmatic, everything is dogmatic in terms of your point of view behind the debate. I don't find it encouraging. I don't find it very progressive or productive.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else to say?
I'm getting.
You can find it all over Twitter.
Starting to get the impression that maybe Ryan isn't actually a big fan of AOC.
You know what? If we could have a reasonable debate with her that just didn't have absolute dogma, then she'd be fine. But
let's invite her on the show.
All I ever see. Let's invite her on. That would be great. I think we just get frustrated, though. That would be the issue. But I mean, we're willing to talk about it, right? We'd be willing to talk about it, and just, the thought that where do those resources come from that, you want to,
I personally,
you've been entrusted
as a wider issue, I can't stand Twitter. I think that Twitter really kind of contributes, for many people anyways, to like the devolution of their brains, right? Like you have grown adults on Twitter acting like they're elementary and high school kids. No offense to elementary and high school kids. So to me,
no, you did offend them already. Sorry.
You
just offended them by saying
I did.
That.
Yes. Honestly,
there's no taking that back.
That probably is offensive. But so to me, it's just, you got a couple people desperate for attention, and
yeah,
that's what it basically boils down to.
I mean, there's some great things. I can find great information. Like, we'll look at, some people that we like in terms of the financial industry on Twitter. Like, I like to find information about the NHL, the trade deadline. I'm glued to it. I'll look at it and I'll find great information there. It is a good source for some information, but there's also has its negatives too. And
it's a technology, and like any technology, it can be used for.
Well, then we get human beings involved and we destroy it, right?
There you go.
The debate is destroyed by idiocy. Anyways, that's my rant. Brennan has nothing to say, clearly, so we'll just move on. I don't know what's wrong with him, right? He's not poking his head up.